Bruce asked you a question.
Ruby, do you have skin? Do you have skin? I do. It's right here. Uh-huh.
Oh, is your
right
skin
here.
here?
Pretty awesome.
Right here.
That is your skin. I have skin on my arm. Do you want to put your arm up there? Let's look at your arm compared to my arm.
Yeah.
Look. Whoa.
Ah.
Are they the same or are they different?
And same.
They're the same, Bruce. What do you think?
But today we were wanting to talk a little bit about skin color and our skin and our bodies. It's weird because we always think about
Keep going.
body parts as like eyes, ears, mouth, nose, and all that, but don't really talk about skin that much.
Oh, yeah.
And so what does Jude know about skin? Does he name that as a body part?
I don't know, dude. Dude, where's your skin? Is that all your skin? All
Is
of
this
it?
skin? I have skin. It's right here. What does skin do?
Jude, what does skin do?
But these are great conversations to have with them. So, you know, skin, it keeps your body together, keeps germs out.
Jude, your
Touch it, it feels nice, or it hurts. It does all kinds of things. I brought some stuff. Let's make some Play-Doh and try to make skin that looks like us. We'll make Play-Doh that's our color. Do you want
Okay.
Let's make some
Annie, what does your skin do? What do you use that for?
I drink water. Drink water.
Do
Okay.
you drink water for your skin?
Yeah, water's good for your skin.
Does it keep your insides all safe and warm? Safe and warm.
Safe and warm. Does it keep germs out?
Ah.
Yeah, let's talk about some ways that we're the same and different.
Hmm.
So, how am I the same as Annie?
Do you both
Hair?
have noses
Yep, we got
and hair?
We've got noses.
I hair too.
Yeah, you do have hair.
So when we're thinking about books and how we can incorporate discussions of race into them, what do the people or the characters in the books that you're choosing for your kids look like, and how do you make those choices?
So when I'm looking at books for all of my children, not just these two,
Right.
I am very conscious of the characters that are in the books, specifically what they look like. I mean, I have Black children, so I want to choose books that are representative of them in a positive light, not necessarily a stereotypical view, but in all realms. So whether it be, characters that are doctors or nurses or blue collar workers. So, I mean, and we do have books that have like animal characters and things like that. But I'm very aware of the different races that are presented as well as how they are presented. So this summer they've been doing swimming lessons, and so we like the book Jabari Jumps because it's a Black boy and he's, it's all about swimming and that kind of thing. And there is a stereotype that Black children don't learn how to swim or know how to swim, so that's definitely a favorite around here.
Jude, I want to teach you a word today. Can you say melanin? Melanin.
He's asking you to say
He's talking to you.
say the word melanin. Can you say melanin?
Melon.
All right, melanin. I love it.
Melanin.
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 Have you ever had a conversation with Annie about race or skin color? What does race mean to you?
Oh, well, have we talked about race before?
Racial.
We have. What does race mean? The way that we can talk about differences with people based on how much melanin they have in their skin. So if you have more melanin, your skin is darker. If you have less melanin, your skin is lighter. Yeah. Do we know anybody that has darker skin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ta-da! Who do you play with that has dark skin? Who's your friend?
I can walk.
We have a friend named Faith, and Faith has black skin, and Annie has white skin. So sometimes when we're playing, we talk about what our skin looks like and how much melanin we have.
Uh-huh.
Faith has more melanin and has beautiful skin, and Annie has less melanin and also has beautiful skin.
Beautiful skin. Well,
Yes.
all that. How do you think your race has an impact on your parenting? Or how is it going to impact his life? Or how has it impacted your life?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it specifically in those terms. I don't know, Jude.
I mean, I think he has more. I mean, it's not fair, but I think he probably has more opportunities. And like, I don't know.
Maybe.
Say a little more about that.
It's a really good question, and I don't have an answer.
I don't. I mean, I can more think of it in terms of don't. Like, I don't want him to think he's better than
Yeah.
women. I don't want him to think he's better than or smarter, like just intrinsically smart or anything than people that are different from him.
Get this off. It's yucky Play-Doh.
But I know, like, we have to be careful about things we say and expose him to, because that's like the main culture out there. You know, like what he sees is
Yucky.
Yeah.
the white males are in charge, you know, everywhere. So
Tell me a little bit about how you identify racially and how you feel like that impacts your parenting.
Well, I identify as Black, a Black woman, and that affects my parenting every single day. I feel like every choice that I make, I'm constantly reminded of the fact that I am a Black woman, and my walk through this life is going to be very different from yours or someone else who is not Black. And I'm constantly thinking about that in terms of my children, the encounters that they will have, the friends that they will make, just the different experiences through school and just doing everyday things. I mean, that's constantly in the forefront of my mind, especially right now in the climate that we're in.
I don't want my children to be raised with bias or to fear Black men or assume that all Black women are loud or, you know, any of those microaggressions that people of color have shared that they experience.
Yeah.
although, I mean, I do agree that there are, you know, inequalities that exist in our society. There's hair. Put some hair on your guy.
All right. Let's hair him up. I'm putting hair on mine too.
Yeah, I don't know, and it's really complicated thinking, about like we have a white male child and like how to raise him up, but I don't know.
Allison, I feel like maybe just making sure we raise him to learn empathy is a really good, like a kind of core tenet.
Yeah.
Because
Because
a lot of it's so complicated. I don't know how you explain to a kid, and like even now I'm still trying to understand it as an adult. But if you have that basis, I think, you know, That's the foundation.
Yeah. People do have differences. Like, I think it's important to point out the differences and not say, like, we're all the same, because we're not
Yeah.
all the same, you know? But that's okay.
Yeah. Well, in the way that you really encourage him to like understand and recognize his own kind of uniqueness and his own spirit and all that, helping him, you know, apply that to other people.
How do you navigate sharing really difficult things like that with your kids? I mean, we live in a time that racial injustice is everywhere, very, very visibly, with the understanding that it's a systemic problem that's been part of Black experience since the country was founded. But right now, it's hard not to see it in ways that maybe is confusing for kids. So how do you navigate that as a parent?
It's definitely hard, but my husband and I have made the choice that, you know, hard conversations are inevitable and they're gonna happen. And we're very honest with, especially Cadence. I mean, she's 7, so we're very honest with her about the things that are going on and, you know, the current events that are happening surrounding race and injustice. And we don't sugarcoat it. We don't shield it, because the world isn't going to sugarcoat anything for her. So, I mean, we are very honest. We're very open. We encourage, you know, questions. We encourage that open dialogue. I know that some people might say, oh, well, you know, she's too young. And, you know, I feel like if she is young enough or old enough to experience racism, then she's old enough to talk about it and any feelings that she may have or any questions that she may
I think it's really cool how you just completely live like in your language and the words you use, and just like that kind of positive sort of affect about like, well, hey, you're different, and that's cool.
And it's taken practice. I did not have this language 5 years ago. And when I think 5 years ago, I think, why was I so late to the party? I mean, I don't have an excuse. You know, I'm sorry I'm so late. But I'm here now, and I'm committed to raising anti-racist children. I'm committed to raising children that see and appreciate and notice differences. I am here to raise children that question, what does race have to do with this? And how is race playing a role?